by supermodel TRICIA.MODEL.COACH. At course, I'm coach. Ooh la la. Good morning, good night, whenever you're watching this. Hi, yes. Welcome to Confidence Live. Hi, my Facebook people, LinkedIn, YouTube. You know already. Whenever you're watching this, replay. Hey, Carrie, I see you on the beaches, girl. You look amazing. Oh my God, you work so hard. Carrie is a lovely, amazing model. We model together a lot, and it's so good to see you on the beaches in your bikini, looking amazing. Yes. Good morning, good night, whenever you guys are watching this. So, of course, our topic today is the other side of modeling. And you're probably like, what the hell are you talking about? And of course, for those of you who have never joined me before and you're like, who the hell are you? My name is Tricia Campbell. I'm a supermodel, been modeling for over 20 years. I know the ins and outs of modeling. I'm also a confidence and body image coach, of course, because with all the years of modeling, I learned a lot of confidence as a model, right? Carrie, you have to have that thick skin, of course. So we're gonna dive into this topic right now because I gotta go. I gotta a lot of things to do, modeling, castings, a lot of things to do today. So let's get right into this. Yes. Let me know where you're coming in from. I see you on the beaches, Carrie, but where are you in Bahamas or Miami, or I'm not sure where you at, but it's looking good. It's looking good. Yes. Good morning, Jay. I see my Insta people coming in. Let me know where you're coming in from on Facebook, YouTube, all of that. Always a pleasure to see you guys. Hey, Antoinette, I see you, girl. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Carrie, you were in Cancun. Carrie was in Cancun is so beautiful. But I'm back in New York tonight. Ooh, yeah. Ooh la la. So talk about New York. Thanks for sharing that with us, Carrie. You looked amazing. The water in Cancun looks so good. I gotta go to Cancun more often. Hi, New York in the building. Hey, Jay. Yes, so New York in the building, Florida here also. So let's jump right into this topic. Oh, before we do, happy Black History Month, of course, and it is also Reggae Month. Last night I went out and it was like, whoa, they had like this nice tribute to Dennis Brown. And I'm telling you, the ladies of age, wait, can we talk about this? The lady of age, like women in their 40s, 50s, 60s, these women ain't playing out here. They getting down. I mean, when the 90s music came on last night, Carrie is a more mature lady too. And I'm telling you, when Carrie is modeling, what you saw, you guys better visit Carrie's page and check her out in her bikini. She ain't playing. Okay. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. These lady of age, I was sitting back last night because I don't really go out like to lounges and clubs like that anymore. But I'm telling you, I was sitting back and I was like, when that Dennis Brown came on and all this stuff and all these 90s music, the women, I mean, they were getting down. So shout out to all my ladies, 45 and up, baby. Yes, 40, 45. They said what? 40 is the new 20? Yeah, and I proved it last night. I was like, wow, these ladies ain't playing. Yes. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Yes. So let's get into this topic. Hi, Jack. Hey, good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you're watching this. Tell me in the comments if you're alive. Of course, I know you're alive with me, or your replay on a replay. So this other side of modeling, and you're probably like, Trisha, what the hell do you mean by this? From all the years of modeling, I could tell you I've seen it all. I've seen a lot of people come and go, whether they're kids models, adults models, men models. It's not an easy industry to navigate. And this is why I became a model coach, because so many people need help, whether you're starting out or you are a seasoned model, because things have changed, like every 5 years or maybe every 2 years, especially if you're a runway model, things change, like the different agents, they want different things, different designers want different things, all of this. So I'm just gonna, of course, it's everybody's dream to be on a runway, Milan, New York, to just strut down the runway. But of course, in the real world, that it's not gonna happen for everyone. And I always say that models are called to this job, right? Sometimes, when you hear of like some preachers like, oh my God, I never wanted to be a preacher, like I don't want to do that. There's same thing for models sometimes. Like some models know that they want to be a model, right? And they always knew from their kids or whatever. But most people who are models right now, they fell into it, especially the supermodels, the ones who are really in it and in it a long time when you hear their stories, right? So the other side of modeling, this is the side of modeling people don't talk about. Number one, modeling is a business. I want y'all to write that down. It's not a thing. It's not a it's not a hobby. It is a career and it is a business, right? So you have to treat it as such. So today's topic is the other side of modeling. And I want to get to the juiciness of it, how great it can be, and of course, how bad it can be, right? And I've heard a lot of horror stories. I've seen things, I've been through things, and this is why I'm on here, and I want to share some of this knowledge that I know with you all. Okay, so of course, everybody wants to be on a billboard, want to be on a runway, want to be in these campaigns, all of that. It's nice, it's glamorous. But the other side of that, when you do those things, yeah, it's great. Of course, number one, people are like, how did you do that? The downside of that part is, yeah, you're on a billboard. Yeah, you're doing all this. Do you make sure you're getting the residuals, the usages that you're supposed to get? Just like how a music artist makes their songs and it's playing everywhere, but every time it plays, they do not get money and all of that. I know with the digital era, with AI and all of this, it is so easy for people just to like use your property, use your likeness. This is my likeness right here. We're like, what is that? So that is to use your likeness without your permission, and you don't get paid for it. So these are some of the other side of modeling that people don't talk about. So this is why you need a mentor, a coach, or an agent, modeling agent who really cares about you. And shout out to the Models Alliance. Yesterday, they had a press conference in New York where they were talking about getting a bill passed for models. Of course, it's called the Fashion Workers Act. And I'm definitely in support. The other side of modeling people don't talk about, okay, you did the campaign. Yes, you did. You're probably a fit model, whatever type of modeling you're doing. But some of these companies, they don't have to pay you up to 90, 60 days. That is if you're in an agency or you're an independent contractor. And we want to change that because it is your job. And if you're not a consistent model and you're not getting your money consistently, how are you going to survive, right? So that's how you see sometimes a lot of actors, they're waitressing and doing other things to also compensate their finances, because these companies wait so long to pay us. I'm not in the digital where everything is fast, where you could get money deposited, direct deposit. I mean, all these different deposits so quickly. So I'm urging my agents out there, my modeling agents, and of course, companies that hire models to pay us much more faster. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So those are the parts of modeling nobody's talking about. That's the other side. Yeah. You're on the runway, you're doing the e-com, you're on the print ads, you're on all of this stuff. Are you getting your usage? Are you getting paid on time? Are you getting enough pay? And every time I get on here when it's coming up to New York Fashion Week, you do not pay to be in a fashion show. They pay you to be in a fashion show. You got to know your value. You got to know what you bring to the table, right? So if they're saying, oh, can you sell tickets? No, we models do not sell tickets. We're hired as models, as muses, to wear and showcase the designer's garments in our likeness and walk down the runway or take photos and all of that to help market and sell the designer's garments. That's our mere job. Okay, we're living mannequins. Ah, yes, Lisa. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is the other side of modeling. Like, nobody talks about it and all of that, but I've been in the industry so long. Yeah, girl, tickets. You'll have some show producers like, okay, you're a model. Can you like sell tickets or all of this stuff? No, you are hired to model, and that's it, right? And I know now with the digital era and everything, and of course it is okay, you could ask the designer or ask the production company if you can do some behind the scenes footage, of course, to show your work, because of course now that's the way how we get to showcase our work behind the scenes, to show that we're a working model and all of that. That is great. So you ask the photographer, designer, production team, marketing, but you're not supposed to pay to be in a show or sell tickets, right? Yeah, it's just not cool. Yes. So that is another one. And of course, beware of the scammers, please. The scammers are out there and they're out to scam and they're out to take your money, right? So the other day, yes, that's 100, Lisa. Yes. The other day I got some, because I get a lot of emails and from companies who want to do collaborations and all of that, and sometimes agencies and all of that. So I got one from somebody claiming to be Elite. And I was like, this is not an agent from Elite. First of all, Elite is not in the title of the email address. That was number one. I was like, no. So they send like this letter saying, oh, we're excited, we love you, we wanna, yeah, beware of that. So as a confidence coach, there's one thing that I wanna share with you guys. And it took me a very long time, because when you're an artist, a model, somebody in a public figure, and all of that, and you need, in every career, you need people to help you to get to the next level. But I want you to know your worth, and I want you to know that you are so amazing, wonderfully, beautifully made. You don't need anybody to, like, pump up your ego. You have to know how to pump your own ego, right? So you can discern and know when something is off. So yes, do your research, Lisa says. You got to do your research. You got to know who are the real people in the industry. From managers to agents, to production people, to designers. You have to know all of this. You got to do your homework. You can't just come up like, okay, I'm just going to get in this, and you don't know anything, because you will get scammed. There are people out there who are ready to like scam you, right? So back to my quick story. So they send me this letter, everything looks good. And of course, I start asking questions. This is another thing for my seasoned models, people who want to become models, especially if you have a child who want to be a model too, and all of that, and you're not sure, you're from a different industry, you're not sure of all of the protocols, different things that you need to know. Please ask questions and do your research, right? Because if not, you will get scammed. Number one, if you're with an agency, they're supposed to take 10 to 20%, nothing else. And you're not supposed to pay an agent up front. Can I say that again? If they're asking you for money up front, that's a no, right? And what had alert me with the elite, they were saying, oh, first we're gonna give you a contract in New York. Because I started asking questions. I'm like, you know me, I'm like, okay, where's this? Who is my agent? What is gonna, and you could tell they got flustered. They were like, whoa, oh, she knows what she's talking about, right? So they got flustered. And by the time I start asking all those questions, they were gone. Like the next email that I sent, it was like a bot or something, like totally gone. Right. So as again, please, there's so much scamming going on. If they're like, yeah, we need you to take pictures and we need you to do a monthly subscription of this, get on the phone. I know emails are everything right now, but get on the phone. If that's a real agent, get on the phone, ask for them, call the agency, or even if you don't get to speak to that agent, call the agency and find out if that agent is actually working for that company. If you have models who you know who are in that agency, that's something that I do. Hey, Alicia, she's an elite model. Ooh, supermodel, Jamaican supermodel. Yes. I DM'd her and I was like, hey girl, hey girl, hey. They just reached out to me from Elite. Ooh, of course, I'm flattered. I would really love to be an elite model. And she was like, that. So when I found out, I was like, okay, scam. Right? So I don't want any other models or up and coming models or parents or anybody getting scammed. Please just take heed. All right. So I'm not going to be here on here long. If you have any questions, go on for my Facebook people and LinkedIn and all of that. You could see the link, of course, to my mentoring, my mentor.life. You could book a session with me, one-on-one session where, I could help you with all this information because I know it's a lot. And also for my Insta people, go in my bio, you will see my Calendly. If you want to find out more about my 2 coaching programs, that's private and private one-on-one coaching. You could get your coaching from anywhere in the world. You could find that out also there if you have more info. Hi, my lovely Black Queen. Happiness New Year. Thank you. Yes. Happiness New Year. Yes, it's Black History Month. We're celebrating that. And of course, being a descendant, a great great niece of my great great uncle Marcus Garvey, we celebrate Black History every month. I celebrate Black History every day of the year, of course. Yes, 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 yes. So, yes. Hey, Sophia, I see you, doll. Sophia is a lovely money coach, right? Sophia, correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm right. She is a lovely financial money coach. So if you want to get your money up, want to get your money right, and I guess lean back and let it just fall on you, check out Sophia. Yeah, she's on Facebook right now. Hey, yes. Lemar. Oh, yes. Happy New Year. Where are you? Are you in China? So, to all my Chinese, uh, uh, Happy New Year. Yes, yes, yes. Happy New Year. Of course. It is, I don't know what year is it, year of the tiger, rabbit, or all of that. Not sure, but it's definitely the new year. Yes. Lisa says, thanks for talking about this. Some people are scared to tell the truth about this topic. Thanks. Yes, I am not scared to talk about it because being in the industry, Lisa, for so many years, as I said, I've seen so many people come and go. I've heard so many horror stories. And also, I want to say something to my mothers and my chaperones who chaperone the kids' models, right? I was on set last week. I can't post what I did last week. I did a a nice campaign last week. Can't wait for that to come out. But I was working with a child model, and I noticed we had a fitting, and this child is only 6, 7 years old, right? And we're getting a little vulnerable right now. We're getting a little deep, but this is just what I saw with my eyes. And it was a little girl. I played a mom. It was so fun. It was so hot. And I noticed the little girl, I'm just like gonna keep her names anonymous, and she was up in the stylist room with us and everything, in the makeup room, everything, without her mom by her side. And I just want to say, when you are a child actor, child mom, or all of that, when you're on set, no matter where they are, stick with them, because you just never know. Okay, so that's another side of modeling that people do not discern. They do not, they're like, oh, there's people up there and all of that, but we're all adults. And yeah, this is a kid, right? So if you want your child to get into modeling too, you have to be hands-on and be right there with them, because this is when you hear all these little horror stories, right? We had to do a fitting, and I'm not saying nothing happened on set, but if it's not the right people around, things could happen. So if you are a parent with a child model, please stick close with your child. Okay, I'm just saying that when you're on set or going to auditions or anything like that, because you don't want to have anything bad happen. Okay, all right, so those are just some little tips. And if you guys have any more questions, please don't be shy. I don't buy, of course. Yes, yes, yes. If you have some burning questions, let me know. If you're on here and you have any questions right now, I could answer something if you want right now. Is there a question that you have, Lisa, that you want to know about? Yes, this other side of modeling. Modeling is great. You can make a lot of money, be on billboards, represent people all over the world. That's why I'm a model and a coach, because my main mission is to uplift and empower women, right? Sometimes you feel like you're not worthy. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm too fat. I don't look great. You look amazing. You're wonderfully and beautifully made. Your purpose is just to so great. So don't forget that. If you're missing and you don't know what your purpose is, also I specialize in that to help you to pull out that purpose and that drive to live the life that you definitely want to live. And I see you, my brides. Yes, my brides, if you don't know how to pose and walk down the aisle and all of that, yes, I am your girl. I definitely do that too. Yes, so it was so great seeing you guys. Yeah, Lisa, thanks for joining. If there's a question that you have that you want me to answer, let me know. I'll stay on just for a quick minute, and I could tell you if I know what the answer is. Of course, I'll share it with you. But yeah, so Sophia, thanks for joining, Sophia. Thanks for joining. Yes, yes, yes. Antoinette, New York was in the building. Florida was in the building. And Lisa, where are you coming in from? Are you coming in from New York or all of that? Let me know. Okay, so Lisa says, I mentor your ladies in the DMV. Oh, okay. Is that in Washington? And I explained to them, do your research. Do your research. Oh, yes. Practice, read about it. It's a lot of information on the website. I need to talk with you. Okay, sure, 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 sure. So just DM me and we could set up a time, or go to my Calendly and book a time over there, Lisa. Yes, it's so important. You're in Maryland. Yes, yes. And Lisa, there's so many workshops. There's so many workshops that's going on right now. I think there's one in Atlanta right now. I think Miss Gwen DeVoe is going to have a workshop too in March. And yeah, just get in with some of the right people, of course. But nowadays people sometimes they don't want to do no research, and it's crazy. But That's the way how you're not gonna get scammed. You're not gonna get bamboozled in Jamaica and the Caribbean. Hey Jamaica, I see you. British Virgin Islands, South Africa, I see you. China, getting ready for Chinese New Year. Yeah. Happy New Year and all of that. But that's how you're not gonna get scammed, not gonna get taken advantage of. As I said, this topic is so needed. And again, shout out to the Model Alliance, of course. We are fighting for the Fashion Workers Act, where we'll get paid faster, get certain things put in place to really cover us, because we do not have like anyone that we could really go to. Like, you're on your own when you are a model, right? And to navigate sometimes it's hard if you don't know what you're doing. This is why when I started, I wish I had all this. I wish I had someone to just like where I could check out every Monday at 8:30, who is a supermodel who could tell me all the little ins and outs and some of the secrets that I need to know that I would not get taken advantage of. And of course, do not be scared of your agents. That's another side of modeling nobody talks about. They are working for you, or we're working together, right? If you don't go on set, if you don't book that job, if you're not there, they do not have a job. I got to bring on my agent, one of my agents, that they could really talk about what the relationship is supposed to be between a model and an agent, right? So you know, hearing all these horror stories where like you get your check and so much money is taken out of it, they don't want to explain what they did with your money and all of that stuff. And especially for my foreign models who you rely on your visa, your working visa, and you're terrified to even say anything that you feel weird about with your pay or anything to your agents because you're scared you're going to lose your visa. Listen, they are working for you. You're not working for them. You are the queen. You have that crown on your head. You're the business owner. You're the entrepreneur, right? So yes, I'm getting ready to start the Congressional Black Caucus. Nice. Cool. Yes. So see, Miss Lisa, I put this up here. Yes. For all the models who want to model and all of that. Miss Lisa just put her event up right there. And of course, you could go and she's gonna put her model call up soon. Yes, right? So no selling tickets. You're not supposed to pay to be in a show. All of that amazing stuff. Yes, guys. So know your worth, know your value. All right. So I will see you guys soon. It was so amazing seeing you all. Let's give it a fist pump, of course. Here is my Calendly. Also, if you want to book a call with me, let's talk. Let's see if we're a fit. I'll help you answer some questions and get those amazing results that you need, that you want. Of course, set those intentions. That's what a confidence coach helps you to do. Set those intentions for the year, for the month, for whatever, of course, and bring that fire, that boldness out of you, right? That when you walk, it's like, oh, you're walking, your world is your runway, of course. All right, so there is the Calendly. It was so good seeing you all. Let's end with some posing. Let's get some music on here. Let's get some, where's the music? I wish I could play it.